L-E-E-D. It's May, it's May, it's May, it's May, it's May.
It's gonna be May, and it is
It's
third
May,
day of
it's
May.
May. It's May. I'm excited that it's May. Are you excited we're into May?
Yes, I am. The April showers have brought me flowers. Actually, it's more May showers, but I have an umbrella. Ella, Ella, Ella. A,
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 A, A,
yay.
A. All right.
So you know what? We'll talk more about that right after this.
Let's
Yeah. What is happening?
Oh, that's okay. No, no, it's the podcast. Yeah, it's every Tuesday.
I
Yeah.
think Michael's on the phone
Uh-huh.
right now. I
Yeah.
don't believe this. Okay. All right. We're gonna mute Michael real quick because he on the phone. I don't know. And when he gets off the phone, I'll go ahead and unmute him. Hey guys, welcome to Talk on Tuesday. And we want to let you guys know that
John said hi.
who said hi?
John said hi. Keaton said hi.
Yeah, okay, that's great. I just would appreciate you not taking a phone call when he knows we're live. We live, man. This is live.
I know but hey.
Okay. So, guys, we are available. You're watching, some of us are watching us on YouTube and our Facebook group. Hello.
To
And then also,
you.
we're also on LinkedIn and then
Hello,
also
Brenda.
LinkedIn.
Belinda.
And then also, we are on Pod TV on the Roku channel. So I thought I would go ahead and list everywhere where we are found. So we are on the Pod TV Roku channel. Never miss an episode. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Oh my gosh. And I see that Kevin is in the building. What's up, Mr.
The
Springer?
building is in the Kevin.
Oh my gosh, we have North Central in the house. Hi, Belinda.
Hey.
Hey,
Wait,
girl.
that's North Central Belinda?
That's North Central Belinda, I believe.
It is.
Yes.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
no, that's not North Central Belinda.
It's
That
not
is
North Central
Vegas.
Belinda.
That is Vegas Belinda. Hi, Belinda. I'm so sorry. And
I
hey,
see.
Rose. Good
Rose
vibe.
said good vibes. Good rose vibes. Yeah, buddy.
I didn't realize you started the drinking before we got to it. Okay.
Oh, hours ago. Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh. So that was Keaton for real? Keaton was chit-chatting?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like I couldn't call you back yesterday. I'm like, yeah, it's like it's Tuesday. It's like, I'm like, yeah, so I'm like on right now. Like, oh
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Michelle.
Oh, and
Michelle,
guys,
my bell.
hey, Michael,
Yeah,
she's on our podcast tomorrow. She's on
Michelle's
the
on the podcast tomorrow.
Michelle is on the podcast, and she's been a
Why?
great
Why?
supporter.
Now the voice Johnson. What's the podcast about tomorrow?
I will talk about that a little bit later.
Well, Taco Tuesday. Don't you want to talk about it today?
Of course, I want to talk about it today. But what we gonna mainly talk about today is Mother's Day is May 8th.
Right, have
Come
a little
on.
rosé for Mother Day.
Have a little rose for Mother's Day. Come
I will.
on, come on. Everybody that's a mother, I know a lot of people are in the building because you a
They
mom.
mothers. That's right. You don't
That's
have to
what I'm
have
talking
kids
about.
to be a mother. I know a
And
bunch of mothers. Woo, they in club uniforms tonight, though. Damn, he hit him right in the back. That's terrible.
oh wow. And
Oh man.
I see some more people in the building. Hey, Ferdy. Great to
Hey,
see you. He's saying
right
hello to
there,
you as well,
classic.
Socks.
That's
And,
right.
and Michelle went ahead and said, hello, Mr. Wamble. Look at that, giving you the respect.
Hello. Hello,
Man, we
girl.
love we love our audience here. We love our audience. But yeah, it is a wonderful thing to go ahead and celebrate Mother's Day. And I definitely want to
Right.
make sure that we went ahead and give flowers to our moms and, celebrate them, because moms are very important, very important.
Greetings one.
That's right.
Says greetings out. I return. Greetings one.
Greetings, greetings all. And that's the fun thing about that. But now I wanted to talk about on today the best films about
I love
moms. Can
heart.
you guys talk about that in the chat? Mr. Springer, if you wouldn't mind, ask the chat what are their favorite moms from TV and film. But I'm going to break down film first. Which one you want to do first, Mike? You want to do?
Well,
You
I
want to
did
do?
TV, so why don't you do film first, and then I'll
I'll
come
do
back
film.
with you, right? And then I got TV.
Oh, okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Kevin. He's putting it out there. We celebrate all the mothers. That's what's up. And then, of course, we're going to get this out of the way real quickly. Go ahead and hit the like button and please share. Thank you so very much.
There's about to be a
Subscribe.
riot in Chicago. There's about to be a riot in Chicago.
Why is there going to be a riot in Chicago,
The
Michael?
Cub pitchers have hit two consecutive White Sox players.
Oh, wow.
Southside's
Okay.
about to go nuts. Got to go
Okay.
nuts. Stand up, Southside. Stand up. For
So
real.
right so right now,
No.
who are your favorite TV moms over the last several years? You can think about some of your favorite TV moms like back in the day or currently, but we're going to ask that of the chat. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you think about
TV
who's
mom.
your favorite. But myself, I am actually going to talk about some of my
Film.
favorite some of my favorite mothers and representing moms in TV film. Now we will get to the socks and all the rest of that when Coach Tony comes later. But right now,
Oh, but hey, whoa.
it must be going down right now. It must be going down. But we gonna talk about that right now. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Here are the top favorite films about mom. These are my choices.
Your
So
choice.
at number 5, we're at the Joy Luck Club. You got anything to say about that? Joy Luck Club.
Joy Luck Club.
Do you remember that?
What a wonderful. Yes, I know. It's a beautiful film. It's
Mm-hmm.
and it that's Amy Tan, based off the book by Amy Tan, a wonderful
Mm-hmm.
author, set in the Bay Area. Um, Generations of women, and we celebrate a lot of things. I mean, you and I talk about film all the time, Val. So this movie was so influential. The really ridiculous part is it took decades before you saw another kind of cast with this expression and this cultural expression for years. I mean, you didn't see anything until like what, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or even Crazy Rich Asians. And Joy
Mm-hmm.
Luck Club is really beautiful because it is a universal story. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Chinese and Chinese American women, but it's such a universal story. I mean, I've used this video from this movie to talk about the book in various English classes, and students have always responded well to it. So, what a beautiful movie! Now, what do
Mhm.
you think of? What are there any scenes that come to mind when you think of the Joy Luck Club? I know some do. Some scenes come to my mind when I think of that movie.
Kind of some of the arguments that happened between the mothers and daughters. Those were hilarious because they remind me of the arguments I used to have. It's kind of it's shot in San Francisco, so I'm drawn to it. This came out, I believe, in 92, 93. Am I about right with that? Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I feel like it was the early 90s, and just kind of really highlighting women of color, Asian women of color, and mothers, and just jumping back and forth between native tongue Chinese and then English. I was sitting there like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm looking at the TVs, looking at the screen, knowing what's up. But what are some of the scenes that stand out to you?
I think the prodigy, the kind of the prodigy thing, that's the way we would label it in
Mm-hmm.
class. When you see the mom pushing her daughter that my daughter's going to be a prodigy. Well, she's a prodigy in what? I don't know. Whatever we gonna push her in, she's gonna become a prodigy in this. And then things like the hair. I thought I really could relate to that because that's a thing where the daughter's hair is
Yeah.
very reminiscent to African American hair,
Yep.
which is not
Yep.
what the mother wanted at
She
all.
did not want that at all. Oh my gosh.
She wanted her to look like Shirley Temple, and she did
Pretty
not
much.
have Shirley
She did
Temple
not.
hair.
No, she did not.
So she
We're
brought
gonna keep.
dishonor.
I know. We're gonna keep it moving. Number 4, and we're talking film right now. I just
Yeah.
thought this movie was hilarious. Monster in Law. You remember this with Jennifer Lopez and Jane Fonda? The two of them
Okay.
had a before the Will Smith and the Chris Rock. There was a great slapping scene in this film.
Stop. Stop. Oh my God. Y'all catching battle on one of the funny days. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody watch out. She got Will Smith jokes.
I know,
Okay.
I know. Some people are coming up with some great moms, and I'm gonna hurry up and get to the TV moms in a second. But we're still covering the moms in film. This is one I don't know if you remember this, Miss Doubtfire.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
This
You
is this
went
is a
there.
classic. This is 1991. Sally Field, and you had Robin Williams putting on a dress. Oh no! It was just I really loved this movie. This was so funny, and I
Wow.
just felt like the kids wanting to just still be with their dad, and just all the things that he did as a dad to be with his kids. He dressed up like a woman. It was
He did. He did. Not too shabby either, right?
not too shabby. Aquila the Bee. Do you remember this one? The Spelling Bee movie. You remember this, right?
Oh my gosh, you got the spelling bee movie on here?
I got the Spelling Bee movie because I
Who was
love,
the mom?
huh?
Who was the mom?
It was Angela Bassett, who I've met. I love her. I wanted to play my mom's on television some kind of way, in film
Um,
some kind of way.
Man, and she had to cover them arms in that movie because by then she had them Tina Turner arms. Man,
And
she still got them too.
she still does. And the funny thing is, it was weird seeing her and Lawrence Fishburne in here not fighting because we were so used to seeing What's Love Got to Do with It. But they were
Ah,
they,
they've been together and other stuff. It's not all
yeah,
fighting.
exactly. That's number 3. At number 2, Aquila and the Bee. But guess
I
what?
like
My
that.
number 1 favorite film that features and talks about moms of all time. You got to know what it is. You've got to know what it is. I'm gonna see if you're gonna guess.
To talk
Number
about
1.
in there, soul food. The mamba is soul
Oh,
food.
well, that's because yes, number 1 is Soul Food. Because it was shot in Chicago. I'm
It
biased. The movie
was.
was
It
shot in Chicago.
was.
And
Yeah.
of course, just Mama Joe, the relationship between Mama Joe and the youngest kid,
Mama
and just
Joe.
it kind of not the youngest kid, but the eldest of the grandchildren. And I love the cooking scene that you see here. And then you have Vanessa Williams, Vivica A. Fox, oh gosh, and Nina Long in the Soul Food. The movie was so
Did you?
good.
Were you going to forget me alone?
Now was I almost forgot about Nina Long, but I'm looking at her. But yeah, I'm looking at her. The
Oh, I
movie
look at
was
her. I can't forget her.
but the movie was so good it had a television spin off. And you got I don't know if you watched it because it came on
I
Showtime.
remember it.
Soul
I
Food, the
remember it.
series. It some
Um,
seasons were okay and some seasons were great.
I remember it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So that is what's up. But now it is time to go to the top moms in television. Now you have I'm gonna have you go first, but of course, some of the answers in the chat, Rose said she likes Cookie, and Ferdy says he likes
Cookie.
not just the last Ain't Viv, Daphne Maxwell Reed. He said the original Ain't Viv. So we talking Janet. We talking the original
Yeah,
actress
the voix.
that yeah, that's right. We talking her. And
Yeah,
then I don't. Augustine said, "Mom, Sarah O'Connor from the Terminator." I don't the Terminator 2.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Jimmy's clapping that up. I don't understand that. So what are your favorites, Michael, from top moms in television? Who you got?
Top monster television. You want me to do TV? I do TV. All
Do
right.
TV. Do
Yeah, I do
TV.
TV. I came back. You mentioned the film. I put together a quick film list for you, but let me do TV.
Okay. What you got? What you got?
We'll rank them. We'll do a five, four, a three, a two, a one. All
Because I
right.
have my list, but I want you to go first.
Yeah, my list is a little bit eclectic.
Mine
Uh,
is eclectic as well, but you go ahead.
my first TV mom is Nancy Botwin.
Nancy, who?
Nancy Botwin from the Showtime series Weeds, which is one of
Oh,
my favorite shows. The show is distinct because it is a place where Snoop Dogg made one of his television appearances, and he introduced the world to milkweed. So that was a very
okay.
interesting choice there. Nancy
Okay.
Bachman, she was a mom. She lost her husband and died,
Oh
and the only
no.
way that she could take care of her family was to sell weed, and she did,
Okay.
and she
Oh
did it
wow.
really well, really well. And this was a before this is pre-dispensary time,
Mm-hmm.
so that's mine, Nancy Botwin. All right,
Mm-hmm.
number four, number four, number four is a mother, a different type of mother. That is Daenerys Targaryen.
Okay. Of what television? Of what one?
Of Game of Thrones.
Game of
Daenerys.
Thrones.
Yes,
Okay.
she is the mother of dragons. How? How can you forget the mother of dragons? I mean, you think your kids are crazy? Oh my goodness. Her kids were fire breathing. She had fire breathing kids. And they loved their mom. They were very, very loyal to their mom all the way, if you've seen the show, to the very end. They were loyal to mommy. Daenerys Targaryen. Sometimes you think your mom might ride you. This mom literally rode her children across the sky.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Burnt
Jimmy is laughing at you. He's got the mother of dragons.
That's
LOL.
right.
He's laughing at
Daenerys Targaryen. She's the mother of dragons. Come on now. It's the love here.
you. Oh my
Now,
gosh.
number three is this. This is a mother that I had no idea about, but she has transcended generations, and
Okay.
thanks partly or largely due to Netflix. Yeah, maybe
Mhm.
fewer people are watching Netflix, but not that fewer because my number three choice came to me from one of my students that wrote a whole essay about her, blew my mind for
Mhm.
our school newspaper, and that is Lorelai Gilmore. You know her. She's
From the
a
Gilmore
Gilmore
Girls.
girl. That's right. Not only
Yeah.
is she a Gilmore girl, she's a Gilmore mom. And she
Ooh.
is one of the most unconventional TV moms that we have seen in a long time. Therefore, she always has a way to kind of draw in teenagers of various generations to her motherly ways. So that's my number three is Lorelai. And of course, the same actress was in another movie I won't mention with an infamous scene. Anyway, number two, something to do with Santa Claus and Santa Claus suits. Anyway, number two has been mentioned already. I will second it. It is Mrs. Vivian Banks. Mrs. Vivian Banks. Now, here's the thing. There are now, there were two shows, but there have been three Aunt Miss, three Vivian Banks. Now, The first one, of course, is the one that we know and we grew close to initially. But I gotta say, Val,
What?
the Vivian Banks in Bel Air
I
on
like
Peacock,
her. I like her.
I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, woo, too much.
Wait, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa,
I
horsey,
mean,
whoa, Nelly,
Aunt
whoa,
Bill was just
Nelly.
supposed to be. I mean, Aunt Bill's just supposed to be there, take care of the kids and Will. But I mean, I feel like Uncle Phil needs to be taking more care of her because she has needs and wants. She wants to be a painter, right? She
Yeah.
needs attention,
Mm-hmm.
and if she needs a subject to paint, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll happily volunteer. Whatever
Wait, now,
type of
wait, now
aid
you
she needs.
now you watched Bel Air, the whole series, right?
No, I did not see the very end. Did something dramatic happen?
No, 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 no. I was very happy to. I thought it was very funny they put Michael Ealy in there trying to tempt Aunt Viv, and then Uncle Phil had to be like, "No, it's my woman. Get away from her." It was very funny. It was very
Well,
cute.
you know what? It was very apt when you saw how Aunt Viv was like kicking it. I could see somebody trying to slide in her DMs. Okay, so that's my number two is
Now,
Vivian Banks.
who is number one?
Number one, she is number one. You know what? Darn his name. Darn all the stupid stuff he did in real life. Nobody can separate me from Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable is the standard. She is the standard. She is the TV mom. When she came in, she changed the game. She is the blueprint. There would be no controversy over Viola Davis trying to play a Michelle Obama because there wouldn't be a Michelle Obama if there wasn't a Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable is the blueprint, son. That's it.
Okay.
That's that
Oh,
mama. What she do? She does law. She does everything. Everything.
okay.
And on that, I'm gonna take a slight commercial break. I'll be right back.
Okay. So now I'm going to give my top five women or mothers, and these are who I have. I'm excited about this. So, who I have at number, and it doesn't necessarily have an order, but I'm going to talk about my favorite TV moms of all time. So, right number, well, we're going to just gather all the Golden Girls. They were mothers, they were sisters, they were friends. Thank you for being a friend. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jimmy. I'm talking about I love what Michael said. Claire Huxtable is the blueprint. That's that's real talk right there. So yeah, the Golden Girls. I definitely want to just give them. And if you notice, everyone has an Emmy. They all won Emmys in their lifetime. Of course, Esther Roll in the role that made Good Times what it was. Sometimes it wasn't a good time. Sometimes it was. Least we lucky we had them. Esther Rowe embodied Florida Evans for me. She was the essence of a woman. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Thank you so very much. She was an essence of a woman, and I was just like, yeah, this is who I would need to be, mom. And I loved how she was. That's hilarious. That's right. Esther Rowe. Esther Rowe. Oh my gosh. And now number three, but not in a particular order. I'm biased because I love Tracy Ellis Ross from Girlfriends, but I think she embodied Rainbow Johnson in Blackish very well. And we just we love Rainbow Johnson. She would go toe to toe with Anthony Anderson's character. It was just really a hilarious thing. Hello there, Mark. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna keep it rolling. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to call out Jennifer Lewis. Now she has been the mother of many folks. and I'm calling her out because she plays the
Ain't no
mother-in-law.
mama.
She plays the mother-in-law
She ain't
on
no mama.
Blackish, but she was also Tony Chow's mom on Girlfriends. If you see that there's a you have the actresses both there and just kind of they
No,
were on the set, and
that's
then Jennifer,
auntie.
that's Auntie, but she played people's mom. She played, yes. Thank you,
That's the
Jimmy.
auntie.
Jimmy
That's
understood. Jimmy understood. He's like, yeah, I almost forgot about Rainbow. I forgot about her too, but I had to be reminded of her. That's right, Tracy Ellis Ross. But Jennifer Lewis, that's what we talking about.
that's
That's
an
my
auntie.
girl. That's my girl. Now, here is an honorable mention. I don't know if we remember her. Now, someone mentioned someone else from. They mentioned the other actress from Family Matters, but I'm going to call out Thelma Hopkins, the actress who played Richie's mom. She came in, she disappeared, but then I loved her when she was in this show called Half and Half. That's actually on Netflix right now. I love that show. 4 seasons are up. Thelma Hopkins, one
Half
of
and
my
half.
favorite. Yeah, Half and
Woo!
Half. Yeah, she played the mom to, and I can't think of her name now. I'm looking right at her. Rachel True. She played Rachel True's mom on that. So she was one
Them,
of my
them girls
favorites.
had a mama.
Huh?
Them girls had a mama on that show.
Oh, yes. And
Cause I never
Valarie,
knew that.
yes, that the mothers are in here in the shot that you see right
I know,
there.
but
The
when they
mamas are
walked
right
on the show,
there.
that's all I saw. I ain't
The
seen
mamas
nothing
are right
else.
there. Come on. Now,
Sometimes
of
I couldn't
course,
hear nothing.
of course.
Cause my
But of
hearing went
course,
away. It was
I
amazing.
know. But of course, as we said earlier, that's right. Huxtable. We love it. We love it. Mr. Wamble loves him some Claire Huxtable.
You
I
all right.
and as
The
and as
blueprint.
she is the
The
blueprint,
blueprint.
as it was said earlier, and Jimmy caught that. I was
You
cracking
got
up,
it
but
right.
oh my gosh! And oh wait, Michael, I got to share my favorite scene
Yes.
when it was Elwin, Edwin, or
Mm-hmm.
whoever Sandra dated,
Elvin.
Elvin,
Elvin.
Elvin. And it was that scene where he's like, "Were you gonna get her coffee?" And he was like, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get him coffee because that's what we do. I didn't think you did that type of thing. Did what kind of thing? Serve your man. Serve who? Serve him?"
Woo!
And she's like, "Let me tell you something, Elvin." And she broke it down.
Woo! Oh
That
my God.
serving thing,
Was,
that's the kind
was
of
that
thing
like
goes on in a restaurant.
was
So,
that like three
I'm gonna
decades
serve
ago?
him, huh?
That was like 3 decades ago, but I still feel the heat
I still
that
love
that
that.
emanate. I still remember that boy's face melting.
If you
It
don't
was
get it
like, oh
together,
my God.
if you don't get it together and get rid of these ways, you're not gonna have anybody serving you anything, any place, any player, it's anywhere, anytime, ever. Now,
Ever.
what would you like in your coffee? And then Bill Cosby's character says, if she brings out the coffee, if I were you, I wouldn't drink it. Oh my gosh, that was too funny. So yeah, that's right, Mark. That's right, Mark. Oh my goodness. Cosby was the blueprint. And of course, yeah, Mark, we talked about the mom from
Yeah,
Fresh
yeah.
Prince.
We
Aunt
I
Viv,
heard it. I heard it.
we already talked about that, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, we gave her her flowers. She got her flowers early
She
on. In fact,
definitely
I
got a
wanted to give her
flower.
more than flowers. The Bel Air Vivian Banks. She
Okay,
needs more than flowers, like a foot rub.
moving on. We want to thank you all for joining us. Go ahead and hit the like button and please share. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel as we talk about it at the bottom of the hour. The bottom of the hour. Just before I see we have coaches in the building, so we're gonna bring him on in a little bit because we want to talk about he got the socks. I wanted to just mention very quickly that myself and Michael attended a book signing over the weekend. I'm trying to get to the pictures right now. That's right. I am my father's keeper. Yes. So there are the authors. We're doing stuff in person. Oh my gosh, just so excited about this. So Tamiko Laurie Jones, Dr. Tamiko Laurie Jones, she was
Thank
on our
you.
podcast with two other authors. All five were in person along with her. And we have the book. I know I have my book. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay, it's here. But we went ahead and supported I Am My Father's Keeper, the book signing, and it was a beautiful day here in Chicago after a lot of rain. But we thought we would just go ahead and yeah, that's Tamiko and
On the left.
Kalani on the
On the
left.
right.
And so that's what we were just celebrating. I Am My Father's Keeper, and all of them are published offers. It's doing very well on Amazon right now. And I just wanted to mention it because Michael and I went out and we supported the book signing, and Michael is holding the book in his hand. It is available now on Amazon. Please support. You have talented mothers talking about their fathers, and I love going to book signings. That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
My copies got signed.
Yeah, I only got my copy signed by Tamiko, but I needed to do that. But it's time.
I forgot her book.
I know I forgot my book. I forgot my book. I don't know what was wrong with me.
The book signing and didn't have a book.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Well, now it's time to talk sports. And Michael has been chomping at the bit. He's been wanting to talk about the Sox and everybody. It's time for the coach. He's here. He's here. He's here.
Classic.
I gotta get that drum roll going on. Now you see I'm always wearing that socks hat.
Crosstown classic.
Hey, Mike, hold on, man. We gonna have to really talk to Val, man. She got to get in line. She got to get the memo. But we rolling with the Bulls. She got to get some Bulls. We rolling with the Sox. She got to get, man. She got to come up. Come on, man. Hey, hold on, Mike. Let me turn to the side. See what they say right there.
Oh yeah.
Outsider, Southside.
Hey, Southsider, baby. Hey, listen. They on top of the Cubs right now. 4-zip.
Excuse me. Why were they trying to start a civil war in the city? Did you see that?
I saw that, Mike.
So two in a, okay, one was bad enough, but then you go hit them again. Come on.
Hey, man. Hey, you know how we do sometimes when Michelle Obama's there. When they go low, we go high 2 times.
That's right. Yeah. Talk about it.
Absolutely. I don't know what's wrong with them. What's wrong with them? But anyway, things are the world is in order right now. As I said, 4-0. Sox over the Cubs in that little old bandbox that the Cubs play in right by the AL station.
Right. Hey, they better just go ahead and go to the Wild Hair tonight and hang out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go to the Wild Hair.
I threw old school on you on that one, baby.
Yeah, I went back. I thought about Love Jones on that.
Hey, and for the ones can't get in the Wild Hair, they just go ahead and go to Cubby Bears. They good.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Are they still open? I don't know. Let's talk.
Yeah, Cubby, I think it's open.
But I'm sorry, what was that, Mr. Wamble?
I think it's still open.
Yeah, it's still open.
Oh, okay.
I got 3-0. Coach, you got to win another. You got to win another run. Maybe your cast is faster than that.
It's 3. Yeah. You know, it may be 3.
3-0 in the 6th. I don't know why they're playing in this rain. We won. Just give us the game. We'll move on.
Hey, I think, Mike, the way it works, man, they got to get to the. I think they got to get to at least the bottom of the 7 for them to call it.
We passed that part. We can take it now. Tracy,
hey, Tracy.
All right, Tracy. Hello. All right.
Hello.
And I can mention that Tracy is on the current podcast. We talk with her and part of the cast of Seasoned. And I actually downloaded her song For Me and was listening to it in the car. Tracy, that's got a nice guitar bass line to it. So I just wanted to give you a shout out. Thank you. She's like, hey, y'all. Hey,
Trace, I'm the one that DJing around here. I need to hear some of that.
Oh, Tracy, I'm gonna send Coach Tony your song, girl. I'm gonna send Coach Tony your song because I like it.
Tracy, I'm down in Nashville, girl, right now. You need to get down to Music City. That's where it's happening. You got that song? Send it to me. Let's put you on. Let's get you on.
Wow.
Hey, Mike, that's what we do, man. That's what we do.
That's what you do? All right.
That's what we do, man.
Okay. Well, we got a little bit of baseball early in. We mentioned the fact that at the time when the Mets were doing well, It fluctuates, but they're still pretty solid. Sox are
Hey,
over the Cubs right now. The world as should be.
we
Yeah,
should be okay. I got hit in the head tonight, man. Jaylen Brown came out of nowhere tonight, man. 25 points by halftime to seal the deal over the night. The
all
Boston
right. Let,
Celtics
let's
tied
let's
it.
let's get right to it. In NBA playoffs,
Yeah, get
NBA
to it.
playoffs. Celtics and the Bucks.
The Celtics just tied it up tonight by Jaylen Brown, 25 in the first half, man. He was killing the night, and of course Tatum added to what he was doing and got everything squared away and all that. So it was gonna be interesting. But I tell you what kind of got me a little bit is they kind of put Giannis in check tonight. They put my boy Williams on it from University of Tennessee. And
okay. Tennessee.
he kind of did his thing tonight, held Giannis in check tonight, man. A little muscle on muscle.
Yeah. I mean, so coach, it can be done, right?
Yeah, it can be done. It's going to be, once again, Mike, as well as I know, once you get past the first round, it becomes semi-TV. And once you get to the East and the West championship game, that becomes television market. That's where the paper come in. So we're going to extend these games to get this paper. And, you're going to do what you got to do to get to at least game 5, 6, and 7.
Absolutely. So we getting that. That's happening there. That's
exactly
happening.
Especially on this. And unfortunately, Milwaukee's going to have to work. Marcus Smart was out tonight for the Celtics, so they one short lineup, 7 people. And by the way, Milton, he's gone. He's done. He's out indefinitely. So if the Bucks win it, yeah, they just mentioned tonight. They don't know when he'll return. So if the Bucks win it, they're going to have to do it without him.
No,
Coach, they're not going to do it without him, are they?
I don't think so. As long as they're paying the millions, he'll figure out a way to get it. If they get to the championship game, he'll figure out a way to get on the floor. Trust me.
I don't know that the Bucks are strong enough to win. They could beat the Bulls. The Bulls team that we saw earlier this year fluctuating, having so many injuries of their own. But I don't think that they can beat them. I don't think that they can beat the Celtics. That's a Celtic team that rolled through that first sprint. I don't think they can beat this team. Not Giannis by himself. No.
I don't know, Mike. Because I look at it like this. They took game 1, right? They took game 1 behind Giannis triple double, right. and he's the baddest man on the planet.
Does he have 3 more games like that in him?
Exactly. And you got to figure, we took game 1 on the road. We ain't even came back to the Midwest. We ain't even hit Milwaukee yet. So we got 3 games at the crib, right? 2 on the road,
right.
3 at home, then 2 back in Boston. So all I need to do is at least get 2 at the house. At least 2 at the house to go back to Boston 3-2. If I can go back to Boston 3-2, then we got problems, man.
Let's go to a short thing. My Warriors. Yes. So, question: what is Golden State looking like? They're looking like champions. That's what they're looking like, right?
They looking like they're gonna lose tonight by 4.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, why would blasphemy? Why?
My boy
say such a thing.
My boys from Tennessee. These boys from West Tennessee showing up tonight in Ja Morant. We taking this game tonight on the road in the Golden Gates, man. We're gonna have the pearly gates up there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be beautiful. But Ja Morant coming. Hey, I'm sorry, Mike, but we're going back to Cali. Going back to Cali.
Cali.
Going back to Cali. Hey, all tied up. 1-1.
Oh.
Coach. I mean, I know. Normally, I got to, I defer. I agree with you, but there's no way. There's no way that's happening. That Warriors team cannot be denied. I understand how close 1 point game. Game. That game could have gone either way. I love that was a great game. That first game, Warriors. Grizzlies. If you didn't see it, you don't know what I'm talking about. That's what playoff basketball is all about.
If you didn't see it, then you need to move over to another country because that, like you said,
another country. Kick us out the country.
Yeah, you. Matter of fact, your passport getting revoked. You ain't seen that
Woo!
game, man. You know,
What?
and I will tell you, Mike, the reason why I say that because we should have won that game for the simple fact that Ja Morant he jumped so high. He comes down the lane, 3 seconds on the clock, and he tried to move the ball from the right to the left to avoid Draymond Green on the block. He should have just tried to dunk on him, get to the free throw line, ball game.
Then you don't now. Then I'll tell you who I think won that game for the Warriors, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for you. I'm gonna listen. I promise I'll listen to you. You know who I'm gonna say. You know
Who?
the Spartan, the pride of Michigan State. That's
Yeah.
who won that game for the Warriors.
Yeah.
That he pushed them over the top to win that game, to take
But
that game.
tonight, I'm gonna defer to the other Michigan State. I'm gonna defer to the other Michigan State guy
Okay.
because you know I love Tom Izzo. I'm gonna refer to the other Michigan State and Jaren Jackson Jr. over here with Memphis and Baines, and they gonna pull this thing off because they are magician. We're gonna keep it Big Ten, but we're going on the other side of the house, baby.
I gotta give it up to Draymond.
And right now, and by the way, just in case I need to let you know, it's 6-0 Memphis right now.
That's fine.
Really?
You know
Yeah.
what? That's how the last game. It was like we let them be happy early on, and then hammer.
Yeah, they came back and did their thing.
They came back and did their thing.
Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, he woke up and played. But tonight, we're not going. We're not. Hey man, Valarie, what did Taraji and Clarence Terrence Howard say? Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop
You didn't take it back to that
man.
movie, did you? Not Cookie.
In Memphis.
He went back to Memphis.
He
Hey,
went back to hustle and flow.
It's hard out here on a pimp, man, trying to hustle every day to get the rent. Man, cash money spent, and there's gonna be a whole lot of people jumping ship.
Wow, in the world, what is happening?
Man.
Oh my goodness, that was a classic. That's a classic.
Val, they jumping ship, Val. They coming over to the Memphis Grizzlies, baby. I'm telling you right now, we will not leave Tennessee without being tied up. You know.
Yeah. So, but my thing is that are they going to be able to pull it off? Are they going to win the series? Because we're still early in this series.
Yeah, we early in the series. It's going to be hard. I really like them. I think Ja Morant and these guys, if they can play the way they've been playing, and make everything happen, I think that they may be able to pull it out. I still got Golden State. I got a Golden State Phoenix West Coast final. I got Golden State and Phoenix on that side of the house.
Okay.
And even though it's going to be a tough series with Memphis, I still got now that Philly,
the Grizzlies take this one game.
Oh no, man. We Grizzlies gonna take this game.
Okay, this one game.
No.
We got a 4-1 series then?
No, sir. We gonna have a full game 7.
It's gonna go 7.
We're going.
My Warriors need to rest up. They need to rest. They're gonna rest up a little bit before.
Yeah, we're going. I mean, we're going 7. It won't be no rest. They ain't getting no rest. Nah.
No rest. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, they going out to Arizona unrested. And they gonna meet my homeboy Chris Paul and Devin Booker, and they gonna have to play. And the funny part about it, that series, Mike, and I just told Val.
Tell me about that series.
I think Golden State will get by. They're gonna be a tough one to get by. They will. But what's going to be so cool about the Phoenix and Golden State series, man? Mm-hmm. It makes for the young guys that are below 6'6", that are between 6 foot and 6'6", really love the game of basketball again, because you're going to have 2 games of pure shooters on both sides, and nobody's taller than 6'3", 6'4". It brings the game of basketball back to life and lets these young kids who are in Chicago, down in Tennessee, around the country, know that they can play this game again as long as they can put the ball in the basket and handle the basketball.
Yes. So let me get to something. Let me switch. Let me switch over to football for just a second, Coach. We
Oh,
had the draft.
oh,
We had the draft recently,
oh.
and yes, in that draft, we have players all over. Everybody watches what's on ESPN, but let's get to the stuff that you've been talking to us about for most of the year. We have one, two, three, four, five at the least. My count, five standouts from HBCUs drafted. Right? We got them.
Yep,
We got them going through. Right?
yep.
So uh, we're making progress. Right?
Big time progress.
What's happening? Right?
Not only are you making progress, hold on real quick. Let me report something real quick before we make your boy Dylan Brooks hard foul on Gary Payton Jr. the second to the head, ejected from the game.
Okay.
What happened?
Oh
Okay.
my.
Already.
Already, man, that could change some things. But back to what you're saying, it's
Yeah.
not only good, Mike, because it's proving the point that me, you, and Val been talking for a while, and it's making Deion Sanders' case even better. And I told you about several podcasts before that in the next few years, you're going to see a lot of these NFL guys taking some of these HBCU jobs so they can do exactly that and turn things around. And that's what you're seeing right now. I'm just glad to know that these young men who are in the top 300, right? Because when we talk about football or basketball, nobody cares unless you're in the top 300 because that's where they get the picks from for major Division One. But these HBCUs, most of these guys, Mike, they're not getting the top 300. They're getting some Whitney Young guys, right? They getting some Simeon, Morgan Park guys, some Chicago guys. They not getting those top Brother Rice and, Joliet Catholic cats that they guaranteed to go here to there. They getting some of these guys in the city and other places, man, that's coming in, and it's been an awesome look and an opportunity for them to get a chance to go next level.
Yeah, and I think it's about time. I mean, when you think about some of the greatest players in football history, the two that come to mind, correct me if I'm not, attended HBCUs. Certainly Sweetness.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you one more on that same team. Who was the other guy on that same team with Sweetness? Richard Dent, right here in Tennessee State, right?
That's
Man,
right.
we haven't even gone out to the West Coast with the 49er wide receiver, so I mean,
yeah, right, exactly. And matter of fact, Mike, I did a little research probably about a year ago when they were talking about that. And when you go back and look at the top 10 in passing, receiving, quarterback, do you know there's an HBCU guy in each of the top 10 categories of all time? Do you know that?
No, but that makes sense to me. When you start to think about some of the legends, yeah, absolutely. Okay,
and we're talking about we're talking about HBCU and Jerry Rice, who holds that record. HBCU and Sweden is, like you said, top in their running back position. Richard Dent, top in the sack side of the house, right? We go back to Too Tall Jones, right? We go way back, man. We go back to that old steel curtain in Pittsburgh, right? We're doing some great things, man, and I'm glad to see, we have a guy who was not an HBCU grad in Deion Sanders. He came from Florida State.
Yes, he did.
But he says, I see the opportunity to balance this equilibrium, and I got a platform. So let me go down here with my platform, and I'm going to get the quote unquote the majority to help give me some paper so we can get these young guys drafted. So you know what I'm going to do? I don't even want to play any major Division One team. I'm going to just play all HBCU guys and run it that way. And know what he did this year? He's got not one, not two, not three, not five, not six. He's got 7 Division One transfers from Power 5 teams. And he said by next year, Mike, he will have the most Division One kids playing at Jackson State than any HBCU in the country. So think about that. If I can pull Division One Power Five guys that played at Jackson State in the SWAC. Hey, it's champions. It's gonna be a long time for somebody beating for some championships, man.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I love that. I mean, I guess that certain insurance company. I mean, maybe they were predicted something that we didn't even see. The point when they put prime time in the commercial with the
Nick Saban.
Alabama coach Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, yeah. Hey, as they say, quack, 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 right? So I mean,
right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing while we right here. I talked about it with Val a little bit. Let me ask you a question. We're gonna make a huge segue. So okay. I love Val to death, right?
We all do. Everybody
right.
does. Yeah.
So she paying you $100,000 to stay in Chicago, right?
Okay.
But because I know you worthy of what you doing, and you always been thinking about kind of bouncing up out the snow, because I know you was getting tired of shoveling every winter, I go make you a $300,000 opportunity with a $95,000 bonus on top of that. And then if you can really do what you say you can do, I'm gonna pay you another $50 for a cool $450,000. Are you gonna stay in Chicago? Or are you gonna come see me?
So where are you?
I'm in Tennessee. I'm in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Hey, oh, by the way, no state taxes.
Oh, well, absolutely. Well, there you go. Well, of course, no state taxes. I mean, yeah.
Hey,
I mean, absolutely.
The reason why I say that, and Kevin, Mr. Springer, I need you to put that to our general audience. A.J. Brown bounced up out of Tennessee for $100 million, and they had enough nerves, Mike, to say it was something wrong. It was a problem. He's a skunk. I said, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this is what I did, Mike. I was in a conversation with a teacher, and I said, now you know as well as I know, educated, y'all ain't making a lot of money. Some do good, but I said, let's say just hypothetically, you making $50,000 in your school district, and I offer you $20,000 to get out of it, and then another $150,000 to come to a Catholic school, right? We're gonna leave Chicago and go, just say to just next door. We're gonna take you right next door, and you're gonna be at a Catholic school in the suburbs. Are you gonna stay in Chicago for 50, or you gonna come to the suburb for 225? I know it's gonna take you another 30, 40 minutes to drive to work.
Because Tony, he loved his coach. He loved his coach. He loved his quarterback. They was the best. Why would he ever lead it to them?
Man, because Tannehill can't get it done.
The highest paid quarterback in the NFL by year right now.
And he can't get it done.
No.
Yes. And he can't get it done. And here's the funny part about
why? First of all, let's just a quick hot second. You a wide receiver with the Tennessee Titans? They don't throw the ball. That offense is a one-man offense. If they could just direct snap it to Henry, they would. They just would take him out the way. Just give Henry the damn ball. That's what they do.
This what made Brown so important, Mike. What you said is exactly right, and this is what I don't understand. You got the highest paid quarterback that couldn't get us to the Super Bowl, and we lost it not once but 2 years back to back, right? Then you got Derrick Henry, which he's a workhorse, averaging 100 yards a game, and now you needed AJ on third downs. Because you can throw him a 5 or 10 yard wide out pass, and he's good for about another 15, 20 on top. He's going to break that with just being sheer muscles. Okay, so now you looking at him as the highest paid wide out in the league. Now, here's the funny part about the paper, Mike. Yeah. He told Tennessee he would stay in Tennessee if they would just give him $22 million. Philly offered him $25 million. He knew based on the taxes in the tax bracket, the money coming out of Philly will put him around 21, 20, 2021, after the taxes came out. So he said, Tennessee, look, we don't have no taxes here. Give me 22. I'm already with you. I'll stay home. And they told me, no, not at all. we'll give you 16, and what we're gonna do is we'll pay you $2 million on top of that if you can stay healthy all year. So that means if I even stayed in Tennessee, Mike, and played 1 year, and if I didn't do what they need me to do, then my second year they gonna franchise me. But you know what Philly did?
What they do?
Man, they guaranteed him 57 million. Man, guaranteed.
They guaranteed him a quarterback that could actually throw him the damn ball too.
Hold
So
on,
your stats go up.
hold
And
on.
your paper go up.
Hot off the presses. I forgot to say that. They say Jalen Hurd went to the general manager, said, I know we went deep in the playoff, but if you go give me A.J. Brown, we going to the Super Bowl. So they looked up A.J. Brown and said, how much the Titans offering? Shit, we give $8 more million, making it cool
So
25.
give you that. I mean, here's the thing, and we're seeing a lot of this right now.
Wow.
We're seeing a lot of this right now. Is this? We're seeing players talking to these general managers. Now, the last Bears, my Chicago Bears, and their stupidity, those people got swept out. New people came in, and the story, Coach, I don't know if you heard it because they've been hearing it here in town, is this, that the new general manager actually talked to Justin Fields and asked him, who would you want to throw the ball to? Who do you think you're compatible with throwing the ball? Since you're going to be the quarterback and this is going to be an offense running through you, he gave him that information, and that's why the Bears made the pick that they did at wide receiver.
Oh, wow. At that part, I didn't know. But you know what's going on, Mike? You know what's happening? They mentioned it the other night in the NFL draft. These NFL players are starting to listen to their homeboys from the NBA. And they starting to see that the NBA are making the deals. And they saying, who you want on your team? Hey, coach, go get Val Johnson and go get Mike. You give me them two, and with me, we got a trifecta. So now the football players are starting to say, you know something, it's NFL. If you give me somebody that can protect my right and left side, keep me from getting sacked, and give me 2 wide receivers and a good running back, that's all I need. I can handle everything with 5 people.
Now here's my point to it, and I'm wrapping up on this point, is this. Now that you know that, now in a couple of years when Justin Fields comes back up, if we have the same general manager and they run into what you have, that situation with Tennessee and the Eagles, that general manager can come back to Justin Fields and say, hey, I've been listening to you the whole time. When you said X, I tried to get you X. You wanted Y, I tried to get you Y. Here, maybe we can't, surpass what these other people are doing, but you have a history with me. We have a real relationship, and I tried to get you what you needed. Okay?
Right.
So if the Bears match somebody later on with Justin Fields might not think, oh, I can move somewhere else, but this guy's been doing what I've been asking him to do. I've been talking to him. I can trust this guy because he actually followed through on stuff. Now you have a different dynamic. I think that's the dynamic that players want, and I think it's okay. I don't think that's the players running the team. I think that's a good situation at work, right?
Unfortunately, the team is owned by these older white gentlemen that are not going to let that hand down, and they're not going to allow, the guy that's in the kitchen, right, cooking the pancakes and the eggs to tell the guy outside parking the cars what to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. So when you see that situation, Mike, it could come back and burn Fields in the butt, because then as the general manager, I'll say, I put you here to win me a ring. I ain't put you here to look good and see if we can get to the playoff. We can get to the playoff. Can you win a ring? And if you can't, I now got to get you out of town 3 or 4 years down the road. We done wasted enough money on you, and now we got to go in another direction. So that's why I think A.J. Brown said, I like Tannehill, but he can't get us a ring. And, oh, by the way, and what, A.J. been hurt, 2 or 3 times, Mike? So he's looking at it like this. A football player and a basketball player is only good as the injury that you get, right? you can have injury that you can come back, or injury can take you out. And he's saying, I've had 3 or 4 major injuries already. Let me take 57 guaranteed $1 million. So even if I do get hurt, I'm good for life. And if I don't get the other 40 million, I can live with that. But what I can't do is let you give me 16 million and I'm out to dump. We ain't about to do that.
Coach, thank you so much. I mean, I think we broke down the NBA, the NFL. We covered a lot of things tonight. I mean, and this is why people come to Interludes Extra Talk on Tuesday to get this information. Thank you so much. All right.
Hey, man. Hey, we here to plead. We here to got to give the people give the people what they want.
I think Tony is becoming a singer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Coach Tony. Woo! Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, y'all went in deep. Y'all went in.
Gotta do it.
So here's the thing, Michael. What
Yeah.
are we going to be talking about tomorrow night on hashtag Wamble Wednesdays? What are we going to be talking about?
Well, since we teased it today, I'm gonna talk to you about the five significant mothers in film. Since I didn't get to it, I'm gonna keep that for tomorrow.
Okay. All right, good. And I'll come back with some other additional some of the additional lists. But go ahead and check out Wamble Wednesdays. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the chat. We'll be back on YouTube tomorrow night. And I got the link in the chat, guys. Go ahead and check us out. 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hot link.
It's a hot link. It's a hot link.
Right.
And tomorrow's episode, we will be talking to three moms, and Michelle Gurley. I don't know if she's still here, but she's in the audience right now. And it's called A Mama's Love is Timeless. A Mama's Love is Timeless.
Mama,
you know I love you. All that stuff, all that beautiful. You'll hear that song too. So we'll be talking about the five. We'll be talking about the Mama's Love, and we'll be talking with Michelle Gurley, our previous guest. Well, there she is. She's here. Michelle Gurley, Carla Paul, and also Anita Hill Jones, who is a friend to the show and who has come on as our resident doctor and advisor. So we are excited about that. We're excited about that. So, guys, check us out tomorrow night when we have Wamble time, hashtag Wamble Wednesdays. And we're going to go ahead and do a drum roll. We are available on these platforms. We're on YouTube. We're on the Facebook group. Okay, Michael. We're on the LinkedIn, and then also we're on Pod TV. The Pod TV Roku channel. Go ahead and subscribe, follow, and go ahead and do the like. And of course, Michelle is being extremely grateful for the sports info, because that's what Coach Tony is for. Never miss an episode. Tell your friends. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And today's episode is brought to you by our YouTube channel. And if you would like to become a sponsor on our platform, book time with us at linktr.ee/Pure Light Media. Thank you so very much, Mark. We appreciate you. One shot, low key. Mr. Springer, Mr. Wamble, what's your name?
My name is not Val the Voice Johnson, but your name is, and this is being Interludes Extra Talk on Tuesday with Val the Voice Johnson.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so very much, y'all. Take care. Oh, we out there in LA. How you doing, cousin? Hi, cousin out there, Gene. We miss you. We love you. All
But
right, we
hey,
out of here. We
we
out
got
of here.
in the World Series.
Peace.